Coming up on Sports Weekly, the high school baseball playoffs are in full swing. We got a couple local teams that have advanced out of the first round, like San Bernardino, like Cajon and Aquinas. We got highlights and interviews coming your way. We'll also take you out to the CIF Southern Section Track and Field Championships. We had a couple relay teams make it to the championship races in their respective divisions. We'll talk about that. Plus, we're going to talk some baseball. Cal State San Bernardino in the regional at Point Loma University. We have more on the Yotes. Could they advance to the next round? And the new CSUSB women's basketball coach also here on the show. That's next on Sports Weekly, and it starts right now.
Just like that, the game is tied.
And welcome to the show, everybody. This is Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Hey, we're talking playoff baseball here in this first segment. We had not one, not two, but three local baseball teams advance in the CIF Southern Section playoffs. Before we get to the highlights, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to the Inland Empire Media Group YouTube channel if you have not done so already. More than 10,000 of you have already done it, but if you haven't, that would really help us out. We would appreciate it. All right, let's get to the highlights. We're going to work our way backwards. We're going to start in Division 9 with San Bernardino. They were opening up the playoffs actually at San Bernardino Valley College out there at SBVC. They were taking on Mesa Grande Academy. Opening round, and it was like looking in the mirror for the Cardinals. It was the San Bernardino Cardinals, red, black, and white, taking on the Mesa Grande Academy Cardinals, also wearing red, black, and white. Pick up the highlights of this one. Gabe Mendeville, the crafty lefty, gets the strikeout there for Cardinal City. And then here comes the offense. Chris Rogers, the flare to right field. That is a base hit. Yes, sir. We got runners on the corners for San Bernardino. And then, man, the wheels would fall off for Mesa Grande Academy. That is a ball four with the bases loaded. That brings in a run for San Bernardino. And then Amir White scores here on this one. Man, the wheels falling off for Mesa Grande Academy. It would be a big fifth inning. Oh, my gosh. Joseph Bloss, the RBI, then Braden Williamson, the hit by the pitch. Andrew Ortiz scores, and then another wild pitch. Bloss will come home on this one, slides in safely. San Bernardino erupts for 10 runs in the fifth. Ethan Yancey, the throw to first, gets away, and that brings home another run. That's going to be Antonio Quintero scoring, and then Merancio, the RBI. Yancey scores, and Rogers, 10-run fifth inning. San Bernardino rolls big time in this one. They hammer Mesa Grande Academy in the opening round in Division 9 by a final score of 17-5. So San Bernardino now will take on Ojai Valley in the next round, and they will make that trip, yes, all the way up to Ojai. Head coach Josh Doty says, who knows? Anything can happen in the playoffs.
Correct. So our home games were away and our away games were away. Correct. So it was tough, just trying to get a rhythm. But I think like today we came together and it was fun. We just had a good time and we just played baseball. We played the game we know we can play today. Offensively, we hit the ball. We had patience. Mesa Verde had great players, and those two first pitchers were just phenomenal, and we stayed in there and just had patience and worked through it. So I was really happy with our performance today. It was fun. You know, I mean, that's the idea. You go into it with the idea that, hey, let's put something together here, and after the game's over, you know, the coaches get together and go, hey, we can do this. Let's go. So we'll see. You know, we may have a little bit of a trip. It could be either Ojai or San Luis. Yeah, so, I mean, either way, we're getting on a bus and we're going to take a trip. And it's, you know, this is just such a great time of year if you can get here. And we told the guys that if you can just get here and we take it one game at a time, who knows what can happen.
Nothing much. Just go game by game. Live it. Live the moment. That's what Chicken Joe said. Live the moment, man. That's what I gotta say. We definitely hit all right, and we did our jobs. This whole season, I don't want to be rude. This whole season we've been kind of iffy on defense, but today was a great defensive game by us, and I'm happy for my teammates. I'm happy for this team.
Well, Gabe and the Cardinals are moving on. Wasn't expecting a Chicken Joe reference, but here we are. We sure got one. Congratulations to San Bernardino High School. Now we go to Division III. Here we go. It's Cajon at home against San Dimas. The Cowboys sending their guy Gavin Garcia on the hill, and he had another great outing in the playoff opener for the Cowboys. It's going to be Hugo Sanchez holding down shortstop for the Cowboys. And look at this, gets the force out at second. So Gavin Garcia had a great game on the mound. Yes, he is a strikeout pitcher, but he's got a great defense behind him as well that can help out. Now we've got Antonio Osagueda on second, Mason McGee at the plate, and McGee knows what to do. Puts the ball in play, flares it over the shortstop's head. That's a base hit. We got runners on the corners for Cajon. That'll bring up the one and only Caleb Coaster, and he's going to bloop this one to right field. Goes Oppo field, and it's a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there. An RBI there for Cajon. There was not a lot of runs in this game, but they didn't need a lot because, well, Gavin Garcia was on the mound, right? Gavin Garcia and the Cowboys pick up a 4-0 shutout victory against San Dimas. They move on to the second round in Division III, and they will be on the road at St. Francis in the next round. Congrats to the Cajon Cowboys picking up a playoff win, as did, well, the Aquinas Falcons as we go up to Division II. 2-2, all tied up with Dana Hill's bottom of the seventh. Orlando Oates draws the bases loaded walk, and that brings home the winning run, a walk-off walk for Aquinas. They win by a final score of 3-2, and now they will take on Gar in the second round in Division II. And they just played Gar actually a couple days ago on May 6th, and they lost on the road at Gar by a score of 6-5, a very close game. Now they get a rematch in the second round in Division II. When we come back here on Sports Weekly, more baseball, more softball, and some track and field from the CIF Southern Section Finals. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.